Hello, hello, hello. What's up?
Hello.
Good evening.
Good
evening,
evening.
everyone.
Just I had to save that burp just for as soon as we went live.
Just building and building and building.
I promise I don't do this on purpose. Like Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I don't think my mom
Mrs.
watches my
Wakko, he's
streams
not.
anymore.
No. Mrs. Mom, Wakko.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
You know
And
he's got a CBD shop.
And she was in first. Kyle, what's going on? How is
Was
everybody?
that just a moderator? Was that moderator lobster that was in first, or is it just the real lobster?
I think they're one and the same, but I mean, she could have a twin. I don't know.
Does she have a Smurf account?
She has the Smurf account.
Ooh. Get that kitchen knife out.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
It's coming. It makes an appearance at least once.
At
There's
least
it
one
is.
of them right there.
There it is. The one and only eye with the two knives. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Streams with THF. Today's episode, okay, Boomer, with special guest, WorldComingDown, self-proclaimed Boomer himself. Although I don't think he's the youngest one on the show today, but he's our special guest nonetheless. Our fellow Twitch streamer, positivity streamer, mental health streamer. Lots of different things we could use to describe him, but instead we'll just bring him on. What do you say?
Sounds like a plan.
I like it.
And I should have said this ahead of time, but I think you pretty much go by World, right? Like that's World is what everybody calls you.
Exactly. Yep.
That's a big title. I mean, you're the World.
Broad shoulders.
So why don't we go ahead and first of all, thank you so much for joining us. And if you've got anybody from World's community in the chat right now, say hi. Don't hesitate to jump in and talk to us. But yeah, I knew this was gonna come up.
Yeah,
so
I work for you, brother.
Yeah. You are now. Are you in the Philadelphia area or you are right?
I'm about it's place Bucks County. It's about 45 minutes outside of Philadelphia. So
okay, so we won't fault you too much
for
being a Philly fan because
I'm not going to fault you at all.
Like,
born and bred.
Yeah.
Don't ask about Dallas though.
Yeah. We'll this is not the right podcast for football talk. That's
No.
Tuesday night.
What kind of isn't it?
That's our Tuesday night podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. We can still give you a little bit of hell for it.
No, I love it.
So first things first, WorldComingDown. I know the story, but I'm pretty sure not everybody else does. Where does that name come from?
So this band, Typo Negative, it's a goth band, but I'm really big into heavy metal as well. The name comes from one of their albums. It's my favorite album and a song of theirs. And when PS3 was able to go online, I decided that they only gave you 16 letters, and WorldComingDown worked perfectly for it. So, and then I've just been called World throughout my gaming, if you want to call it, career. So, World unfortunately is taken by a partnered streamer that hasn't streamed in 3 years. So I am unfortunately unable to get that name. So
that's the underscore at the end.
Yeah, you know how I feel about the underscore.
Buller is our resident heavy metal expert. Are you familiar with the band?
Yes, and as you saw, my son posted Typo is elite. So
have
you seen them live?
Yes.
No, we have not. We have not. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen them probably about 15 times. They used to come up to a little club near us, and it was real intimate, and it was some of the best shows I've ever seen. So,
nice.
But I saw Bowler was wearing his Megadeth shirt on the Pitbull podcast, so I had
Yeah, tonight I
Represent.
got my John 5.
Let's go.
Yo.
Yeah, in the in our in the THF Hub Discord, we've got each one of us has our own channel that we kind of post kind of like stuff that's more specific to us.
That's cool.
And
Random
it's also
stuff.
random stuff that's more kind of us specific. And Bowler fills it up with pictures and videos of all the different shows because they go to quite a few shows.
Yeah, we do.
That's one thing that I regret I haven't done in quite a while. So I'm hoping this year I get to there's some good bands coming around. So, and I want to try out some new stuff too, because you can only listen to the old albums so many times, but I haven't really found anything that I'm interested in. So maybe I'll have to check out his recommendations then.
Have you heard of this guy named Post Malone?
Yeah.
Does
I
he?
think.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Does
fan.
he work for the Postal Service? Or?
Yeah, that's how he got his name, I think.
He just stands out in the field.
Yeah.
That's you know what, it's funny you mentioned the trying to get out to shows more often, because that's something that I've kind of recently several friends of us are all planning on getting together for a concert or two, hopefully this year. But man, I used to go to concerts all the time, back in when I was 20 something, and it's like, being 40 something now, and it's like there's never any time. I think I've been to one concert in like the last 15 years.
What was your first concert ever?
Ooh,
Do you
first concert?
remember?
Yep. Mine was Loverboy.
Mine
With
was
Dawkins.
Mine was Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond.
Oh, I bet that was a good show, though.
Oh, it was awesome.
Oh, it must have been an awesome show.
Yeah.
I like all kinds of genres too. So
Yep.
other
I'm
than
the
country,
same way.
not too much in the country, but everything. else.
No.
Trying to think
no.
what I can't remember what my first one was. I think it was a country artist. His name's escaping me right now. Alan Jackson. There you go.
Okay. there
Alan
you go.
Jackson. Wow. Okay. Man, I don't know that I know who my first concert was. When I was super young, we would go to because I grew up in church and everything, and we would go to Six Flags. Always had a Christian night where a lot of Christian bands and artists would come in and play. And I know I went to those when I was young, when I didn't, when I'm not the one foot in the bill for the concerts. But I've been to a lot. I've seen Creed a lot of times, Our Lady Peace a lot of times. I've seen, this is kind of going the total opposite way, I've seen Marilyn Manson in concert. I've been to a lot of concerts over time. The only one that I've been into the last 15 years though was a smaller band called the Nixons. If you guys have ever heard of the Nixons. They were out of Oklahoma, but they got big in DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, but they were like a more of a regional hit. Like they weren't real big nationwide, but they were really big in the southern states,
Right.
big time. I think they only had one hit that really went, full national, but it wasn't huge.
Right.
But we're talking about going to see, who is the one that we're wanting to go see? Well, that's one.
There he is.
My wife just put it up. Breaking Benjamin, Stained, and Daughtry are coming to Dallas in October. And then in November is Creed and I forget. I can't remember who all they're playing with, but Creed is that. I mean, that's a concert that my high school friends and I grew up going to see a bunch of times. So now that they're touring again,
I didn't know they
wanna
were
go see
still
'em.
together
Yeah,
and even doing shows.
I think this is a new tour. They hadn't toured in a while.
Huh.
And I mean, if you guys are into baseball at all, Texas Rangers won the World Series this last year, World Championship. Yes, Texas Rangers, love it. Anyway, they it became real popular though that they were using one of the Creed's Higher song as a warm-up song. like as a team building anyway, and it became like a big story here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, and Creed was getting played everywhere on the radio again, and it was like, so I don't know if their surge in popularity has anything to do with that or not, but I've seen Creed like kind of popping up again. So I don't know if it's just coincidence or if the Rangers, the fandom, and that storyline had anything to do with them like reactivating.
Yeah, that's how it's doesn't it seem you guys are all probably around my age. It always seems to happen that way. Everything surges, goes away for a little while. And I wouldn't say that I'm like a huge Creed fan, but I respect what they did. Let's just say that,
Yeah.
But you mentioned Stained. They put on a concert with Korn back when they were really heavy metal.
Ooh, cool.
They're kind of more, I don't know. I don't know if they're still kind of play the metal, but that was a really good, because that was their first time on the scene. And, that song Mud Shovel, everybody heard on the radio. So, but yeah, I want to see Breaking Benjamin. They're a band that I just started to like kind of listen to. I like their,
they're one of my favorites.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen them like 3 times.
Really?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Yep, pretty good.
Yeah. And it's just to be around the shows again. Now I'm not going to be in the pit anymore.
Yeah, I'm too old for that.
I'm going to hurt my
That's
back
what
or something. Yeah.
You either have to be front row or you have to be the back row before it turns into seats.
Yeah, right. Well, we used to, so my buddy had this uncanny ability to jump the fence. So we would buy the cheapest seats and weasel our way down every time the lights went out. And then once the lights came out, you jump the fence and then you're in the pit. The only problem is you're in the pit for the rest of the night. So
Yep, you don't have that wristband.
Yeah, no wristband. Yeah. Oh boy,
The,
those were some fun times.
there was a massive, like, all day long festival style concert that we had here at the Texas Motor Speedway when it was brand new, and it was like all, it was the biggest, baddest speedway like ever built, and they had this. It was called Rockfest, and Bush and No Doubt were two of like the headliners, but there were like a ton of rock bands, and there were multiple stages that played all day long too, like minor stages and stuff like that. But I know we went to one of the. It was, I mean, it had it broke all kinds of records for attendance.
Wow.
Like it was huge. It was must have been 1997 or so. And to answer your question, yeah, you and I are about the same age. I'll be 46 later this year.
Okay.
So I'm 45 now. Bowler's got us by a little bit, and Moose is dragging behind just ever so slightly.
Dragging these nuts.
Yeah, yeah, there it was.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough to live that long.
Look, I'm over 40. Okay, I'm over 40. I get it. I'm cool.
But yeah, so that was like right. We were graduating high school type, going into our senior year, whatever that age, and there was this. It was massive. Awesome. We probably got there at like 7 a.m. I didn't get home until like 4 a.m. the next day. Like it was just absolute insanity.
That's the best.
How long ago was that?
That was in 97. So
wow. When you could do that, you stay up till 4 a.m. Now you're dead for a week.
Yeah.
You're not. There's no doing anything the next 2 days.
No, you have to put nothing on your calendar. That's right.
Yeah, that will hit you hard.
Q-Swin coming in with a raid. Let's go. What's up, Q? Thank you
Q-Swin
for sending your crew over. Welcome to the podcast.
Pitbull snuck in here too.
Did Pitbull send a raid over too?
Oh no, he's here.
He said, "Hey."
Oh, he's just
fire
here.
in chat.
We were talking about him earlier, so hello.
Yeah. Nice.
It was all good things. It was all good things.
Yeah. Another heavy metal dude. So
I'll edit that out later.
Yeah. Yeah. That was pre-show.
Yeah, man. We although through COVID, we all stayed up quite a bit, pretty late. Back when everybody was shelved, everybody's jobs were, in limbo for a little while. That's how a lot of us met, and a lot of us got together and started playing Fortnite together because that was the only thing to do.
It's been longer than that, hasn't it?
I mean, well, we've been
Well, for you
playing
guys.
longer together, but like that was
Well,
really
okay,
kind
I
of that
guess.
huge surge in us playing Fortnite was COVID. That's when Chapter 2 dropped, or had just dropped like months before. So in April of 2020 was when my business was shut down for an entire month. I was already on leave at the dealership, so we were that was kind of the creation of like Fortnite Fridays and stuff. Was through that, and we were
the good old days.
definitely pulling some 2-3 o'clock in the morning nights. You can ask my wife.
Yeah.
She wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah.
But now she loves us, so it was all for good, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
of course. World, how long have you been at it now, as far as streaming? And it's always been on Twitch, correct?
Yeah. So I started, I'll give you a little like pre-story. I played a lot of Battlefield 4 on PlayStation 4. That's kind of where I just started there. I was gaming a lot. I had Atari, ColecoVision on. I know you guys know those names, but I started into a YouTube community. Now, for me during the pandemic, I was a stay-at-home dad with 2 kids, young kids as well. I think I did 700 and some straight days with my kids. My wife is a nurse, so essential worker. So she was out all the time. And boy, let me tell you that's probably where I developed a lot of my mental health issues as far as depression goes, and just feeling, stuck. And found a YouTube community that was going great. The people were great, and things were going well, and then things kind of just took a turn for the worse. And from that moment, it was November of 2021, I said, I can do better. And that November 22nd, I think it was, actually, is when I pressed go live. So I was definitely never into Fortnite. I was never going to play that game. I was a hater. I'll admit. I was a hater.
You're one of those.
Yes, I was, but I'm reformed. I am now a born again Fortnite person.
Boy.
If you'll accept me.
Oh, yeah.
And I am having such a good time with the game. So I just wanted to create a community of, I specifically wanted to focus on mental health. I don't think specifically men get a chance to talk about that enough. I was raised to be tough, to not cry, to, if you get hurt when you're playing sports, just stick it, put
Rub
a
some dirt on
Band-Aid
it.
Right. And
Yeah, walk it off.
that's good to have. I understand that, competitive wise, but to express those feelings was kind of looked down upon. And I'm not saying that my parents are bad or anything like that. My parents are great people, but that's just what they knew. It's just what
It was a different time.
Yes, it was.
Way different time.
So, I wanted to focus on community. It's never about me. We always say, and you've heard me say this, Darth, is that I'm inclusive, not exclusive. So I always say, give me your freaks, your geeks, your nerds, give me your bullied, give me everybody that is having issues. And hopefully we can make you laugh throughout the day, or if I have to wear a maid's dress on stream, which yes, chat, that's happened, just to make someone's day.
I was hoping that you would have that in the clip, but
Yeah.
by the way, it
Yeah.
didn't make it in, and I'm
didn't
not.
make it in. No.
I'm gonna need that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pushed away
Picks or it
somewhere
doesn't
on the
happen.
PC, yeah.
I need
So,
proof.
I got luckily affiliated within like a month or so. I had tremendous support. I was playing off my PlayStation, and I didn't have a camera. Was lucky enough to get gifted a camera through a follower, and then
Awesome.
luckily got gifted a PC as well. So
Oh wow!
Wow.
I got lucky. I'm one of the lucky ones. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the community. So that's why we do the V-Buck giveaways. Anything we make in stream, goes right back into V-Buck giveaways. So I can kind of feel, for me, it's good for my mental health, but I can also feel like I'm just giving right back to everybody. So, and it's
That's
worked.
awesome.
It's been great. Yeah. Yeah. I actually have the stack of V-Bucks here to show everybody. I counted it. Now this is a lot less than what it was, but this is 245,000 V-Bucks. So, and this is all
Wow.
community driven. So super proud of this, and there's more to come. So
You
Yeah,
should
that's
get
awesome.
in touch with Fortnite and see if you can get some kind of discount for the.
I know, yeah.
Like in the item shop, or like when you go and buy, the more you buy, the more of a discount you get. Well, I think
Yeah.
you're well into that category.
Yeah, I hope so, but I've just found that, you know, you just make someone's day giving them 1,000 V-Bucks. And the community knows that and knows that, I have a full-time job. Wakko, I've talked to you many times about, about my full-time job and stuff. So I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for my own mental health and for others. So, and it's been great.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
You seem to have a great community. Every time I'm hanging out, everybody's very, very chatty and positive and having
Yeah.
fun. And you play pretty much exclusively with followers. I don't know that I've ever even seen you play a solo game.
Nope.
Like,
No, I've never, unless like, right in the beginning, I just want to warm up. I maybe have done it once or twice, but this was always my focus is, first of all, you get 10 to 15 seconds to make an impression on somebody, right? So, and that's in real life, that's in online life, that's
If you're lucky, yeah.
if you're lucky, right?
yeah,
And
online you might not even get that.
right. And I know you guys brought it up in your in the interview with Pitbull about like this YouTube is everything so quick. So I just felt like people want to see the streamer, and like I'm not here for myself. I'm here for them. So you notice I talk to chat. I talk to every single person that comes in. I try to put something into the memory bank about them so I can remember them. And like I said, it's kind of weird because I wasn't always this way. I was very closed off and very low self-esteem, but having a community that kind of surrounds you and just kind of hugs you is just amazing. I can't believe I get to do this. I say it every day, and it's truly a blessing. It really is. So
Yeah, I think we'd all agree with that.
yeah.
It is. It's kind of it's crazy. Once upon a time, I can remember saying like when streaming started kind of popping up on the radar. The kids were talking. I've got older kids. All my kids are 19 to 23. So, but so they were bringing me the streaming thing as it was like early on. And it's like, wait a minute, what? You watch people play video games? Why?
Right.
Why don't you just play the game? Well, I want to watch them. They're funny. And I'm like, but you're still just watching somebody play a video game. Like, don't you want to play the game?
Right.
Don't you, it's
Well,
like it was like so for the whole concept of this, and now we all do this like
Yeah.
part time. And lots of people do it full time.
Yep. I always equated it to, and you guys can probably appreciate this. You go over to a buddy's house, there's 5 or 6 of you, you're all playing Madden. Only 2 people are playing Madden. What are the rest of the people doing? They're watching people play video games.
Yeah.
So in a way,
exactly. Yeah.
it's exactly how we grew up. It's just on a way bigger scale, And I always tell myself I'm a chatter first, I'm a gamer second. So the game just happens to be on in the background. And if you come in to talk to me, I'm going to talk to you. It's just how I've always been. My wife always says, you could sell an igloo to an Eskimo kind of guy. So, and it's really been, and I've said it before, it's just truly amazing. It's such a cool thing that I get to do. So very, very appreciative of everything,
I highly relate to that. I'm a chatter first and a gamer second because like I found that I don't when I'm a viewer, putting myself in the viewer's shoes, I gravitate towards chatty streamers, streamers that almost and this is kind of why I am the way I am. I really don't care if I'm any good at the game. because I really want to just talk to people.
We know.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless it's Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm a little sweaty at Beat Saber, but
Yeah.
I'm still not even close to the best people in the world on that. You know, I'm a little sweaty on Rocket League or Rocket Racing too, but still,
Yeah, right, you are.
I like to talk to people, and I gravitate towards the same thing as a viewer. If I jump into a stream and the streamer's not talking to chat, no matter how cracked they are at Fortnite, no matter how much fancy stuff they can do, 360 no scope, yeah, winner of the FNCS, yada yada yada, I don't care. If they're not going to talk to me while I'm in their chat, I'm not spending my time with them.
Right.
Right. That, and that's just how I am,
Yeah.
and that's how I am as a streamer too.
Yep. Yeah, because it's every person typing as they could be doing a million other things. And the fact that they're there watching you, they want to meet you. The gameplay is there. You can watch Fortnite. There's millions of people playing Fortnite. But if you
And
make
millions
that
of them doing it better than I can do.
Right, yeah. I die. My main thing is I die to fall damage all the time.
You mean Wakko damage?
Wacko damage. Yeah, we call that Wacko damage.
We call
I have
it world
I have
damage.
emotes for that.
I set myself on fire. There's a flare gun thing on my thing. Like there's a world running on fire as an emote. Like it's just, and that's kind of the hilarity of it is if I can make a fool and make you laugh at anything I do, then I'm good. I'm happy. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, breaking ankles. That's what Jamie O says. I've broken my Fortnite ankles so many times. It's not even funny. And that was the worst and best thing that Fortnite ever came up with was those gas cans.
Yeah.
I swear the developers were hiding them around corners thinking of me when they did it, because I would come around pickaxing for mats, and I'd always hit a gas can. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And run away, and everybody's like, "Ha! You hit another one."
Yeah.
Whose turn is it to revive Wakko?
Yeah. That or storm damage. I think there's a command. Oh, look, world's dying in storm again. Because I'm talking to chat usually, and then they always say, "Oh, blame it on us."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hang on, chat. I'm focusing up. I just got to get out of the storm for a second. Sheesh. Yeah, Fortnite is a great game, though. It is. There's just something about Fortnite. Like it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's a lot of fun. You can be competitive if you want to, but you can also dress up like Groot and hide behind a tree if you want to.
Right.
I mean, there's something very special about this game, and I know that's corny as hell, but it really is. And we've developed incredible friendships around this game, and not just nationwide. We're talking about worldwide. We've got friends from the UK and South America and South Africa and Australia and New Zealand, Canada. I know. Have you heard of Canada? Like, you've heard of that country, right?
It's up there.
Yes, we
right?
have Fortnite.
Yeah.
Dork.
It's north.
We have the internet.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And it's one of the few games where you can play with followers on a consistent basis, and you kind of learn people through through chat, and I've really Joker's stream. Him and I did this fun thing where on Sunday nights we would do guess the movie, and it would be the chat would pick a movie, and him and I would pretend that was our life, and the people that we played in random squads with had to guess the movie. And if they did, that person would get a point. The other person would get a point. So one of his mods is actually this girl, Baby Shay, that he met. Me and him met through this random squad thing, but it was fun. Like it was, he'd bring up like Star Wars or any movie you would name. We would say that, like, so how was your weekend? Oh man, it was crazy. You know, I went into space this weekend. You know, like
Right.
it was a fun little thing, and you never know who you're gonna meet. You know, like you said, you might meet some really cool people just by playing Fortnite. And who would have thought?
Mhm.
You know,
That sounds fun.
We've
I like
seen
that.
we've seen
Yeah.
some relationships develop even.
yeah, yeah,
You know, some good, some bad.
yeah. Well,
But-
yeah,
Some
But,
lasted, some didn't.
Yeah. But we've even seen some romantic relationships evolve
Yep.
out of this crazy game we all love.
Yeah, yep. And that's another thing is that's why I think gaming is so good for mental health. I think that another thing we're very big on is the female aspect of it is, you know, and I always used to say this, like, you know, none of us obviously are a female, but, you know, most females go throughout the day either getting hit on or getting talked down to. And us as guys, we get a chance to game and, you know, kind of relieve some of that pressure that we've had throughout the day. But most females, you see it on TikTok, you see it on YouTube, they're still getting crapped on. And I was very big. That's why we have Friday nights are the Let Your Hair Down stream, is kind of the joke of, you know, anybody that wants to come in and play, you know, you're not going to meet anybody toxic in our community. I just won't allow that. So, you know, just focusing on pleasing, not really pleasing people, but giving people a positive of a way to enjoy games and not have to worry about, you know, being called some names or whatever it may be. So
Yeah.
the Friday night streams are one of my favorites. They usually go till 3 a.m. So I still do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're always one of the last ones on. A lot of times I'll because we do a Fortnite Friday as well. We that's kind of always been a staple for us. You know, off and on. Sometimes it wears out and we slack off a little bit, but we're kind of getting back into, and I think we've talked about it a little bit too, where we're doing custom games once a month, and we're inviting multiple communities to join us as well. Last couple months we did it with the Hot Bandits, and we're looking to expand that. Next month we've got already Hot Bandits, iHawk Nation, KNC is a networking Discord that's going to join us as well. So, and
great.
World, you're welcome to join us as well.
Oh, thank you.
Our goal is to have a small streamer 100-person lobby, because I mean that's at our level of streamer, that's unheard of. You know,
yeah.
we don't. So I think it'd be fun to combine forces, and all these small streamers get together. Everybody goes live. There's no one person controlling everything. Your community can still stay in your stream, watching your stream, but you know, join up with in behind the scenes. We'll coordinate and get the code out there to everybody, and just see how big we can get this customs to go. So
That would be
We'll get it.
so fun. Yeah.
April.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
I think it's
100
April
people,
5th.
we'll get it.
April 5th will be the next one, right? Is that the date?
Okay.
But yeah, and I'm gonna make a promo with all the different streamers' logos. And anyway, I'm advertising something. I'm getting ahead of myself, but
That's okay.
The point is we love the Friday thing too. But that's kind of always been a staple for us. That's where the Banana Rumble was born. The Banana Rumble is where we play Team Rumble,
correct.
and everybody has to wear a Peely outfit.
That's
So
cool.
sometimes we're memeing, sometimes we're actually playing. Either way,
Well,
it's
sometimes we
16
still win,
bananas
though.
whooping some kid's ass.
Yeah.
We win, so
That's great.
It's always at the end of the night. It's usually right about midnight that we kick it off, because we're all tired and ready to go to bed, and it's like
2
we're gonna go
games
out with a
only.
bang. We run 2 games of Banana Rumble, and then we call it a night.
That's great. I love that. See, and that's what, you know, I've networked enough now to where I feel like any of the communities that I'm a part of all kind of have the same focus and goal, and that is just about community. And it doesn't mean my community, your guys's, or IHOC or any of those other ones. It's just like let's all just have a good time. And you're right about the customs. I know we maybe got 25 one time, and then it dips down to 10 people, and that is not fun. You know, you think that you're going to just hit the ground running with all these people joining your customs, and then you either get toxic people in there or sweats or so. And I have many people in my community that ask me to do that. So I can almost guarantee that I could bring some people over there, because that would be a really fun time.
Yeah,
to
it's a
actually
lot of
have
good
a
time.
100-person lobby, you know.
And a lot of customs they'll focus on trying to, you know, make a lot of rules to make it fair. Like, we just want to play the game. Fortnite designed the game. We're just gonna go with the way rules are in Fortnite and have fun. And you know, there's gonna be people that are better than you. You know, that there's always somebody that's going to be better than you.
Yeah,
and in our case, but
It's
that's what
all of us.
we actually have so much fun. I told another streamer this today. My favorite part of running customs is after I die, spectating and like commentating on, you know, almost like I'm an esports commentator, you know, like it just kick back and just have fun, just talk to chat and watch these awesome players who I know go at it, you know.
Right.
I could watch the FNCS and see way more talented people, but it's really cool seeing, you know, the Canadian Factor and the Gwinky and, you know, Mordenbird and some of these people that are part of our community go out there and like flex, you know, and do some really cool, like, building, you know, all crazy. But we play 3 builds and 3-0 builds.
Okay.
You know, 6 matches. Just
I like seeing people throw med kits too. Like, that's
yeah.
to me, that's more entertaining.
That was one of my first TikToks.
Like, okay, yeah, you can flex, but can you throw med kits and shields at people? Like,
yeah. I try to help everybody out, man.
yeah, right. Like, just take this, leave me alone, man.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, we did we started doing it in duos, and it gives some people a little bit more opportunity in duos, because if you get a team of 4 sweats together, they're probably going to dominate that custom lobby.
Right.
But duos, you know, there are an opportunity there for some people to like Canadian Factor, who I mentioned. I got him last week. Now his partner killed both of me and Pitbull, but but I did get Canadian Factor knocked. So you know, little feather in the cap there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's
cool though. Yeah, I will definitely announce that, and I'll try to bring some people over, because that sounds a lot of fun. You know, I would love to be a part of that. So
we're getting some comments in the chat right now about rocket racing. Are you guys? Is your community rocket racers at all?
Nope. No.
Nobody?
No. Only point and shoot. That's what I'm good at. And not good. I shouldn't have said
that. I actually didn't play a lot of Fortnite last season because I was busy playing rocket racing like the whole time. I made it to elite. I've kind of hit a wall now, but my brother-in-law, Digital Navy, he's in the chat as well. He's unreal in rocket racing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super, super sweaty, but we've been having a lot of fun with that. We might have to do some rocket racing event, customs or something, you know. The KNC, the other networking Discord that I've recently joined up with, they do a lot of rocket racing stuff too. But it's kind of fun. It's interesting. It's a fun game though.
Right.
But it gets hard real quick.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Did she?
Damn it, you beat me to it.
No.
Yeah, we're in our 40s, guys. Come on.
She's hoping that's what she said.
Yeah.
In my mind.
And you're on TikTok too, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah. Started, you know, so again, it was one of those things I never wanted to do. But just was like, what the hell, you know? And I knew that was kind of the path for more discoverability. And I just wanted to get the message out. And I think the first one I ever did was just explaining kind of what we do in the community. But now it's taken off more than I ever suspected or expected, I should say. And you know, and again, it's thanks to the community, and I think that the message is finally getting out there to people that, and I told you today on the voice call that, my name and world are the two, they live kind of the same together, but I'm the same way that I am. I'm just as much as a goofball at work than I am on stream. And I think that, it's helped me throughout life to start to realize that like, if I take things too seriously, or it's not going to be a fun place to be.
Hmm.
Now everything's not sunshine and rainbows. I do have 2 kids, so
There's a time for everything, right?
yeah, yeah. But I just try to stay humble when I can, and just realize that this is one of the coolest hobbies that I get to do. And I wouldn't have it any other way. So, and Mrs. World is okay with it. So that's most important,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My streaming schedule has evolved a lot over the years, and much of that has to do with Mrs. Wakko.
Yeah. Right. Well, I had to have a schedule. I had to make sure that there were nights with her. I had to make sure. So like, as you know, like I think I do every other Sunday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So every other day is family time, and it's good to take. I like those little breaks. I definitely get in my own head to say, okay, this is working. I'm getting that FOMO again. I want to keep streaming. I want to keep streaming,
Mhm.
but it's that old quote, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So I find that separate day makes me more excited the next day. So,
Yeah, there's got to be a balance.
right,
There's got to be a
right,
balance. So,
right.
and that the balance is different for everybody too. There's people that have the flexibility and the availability to be full-time streamers and do like a Monday through Friday gig, or an every day of the week. Like IHawk goes live at 3 o'clock every single day in, day out. I mean, he
Right.
rarely misses. And it works for him. It works for him and his family. I couldn't do it.
No.
I don't have the availability to do it. And I even told him one day, I don't, even if I did have the availability to do it, I don't know that I could do it
Right.
mentally. Like
Right.
it's just
Right. It does drain you. And I don't think many people understand that especially for me as a mental health advocate and somebody that really, um, you know, takes pleasure in that. I have many DMs of some dark messages from some of my community, and to put that on someone who also has depression and anxiety. And I mean, I'm asking for it. I want that. I need that buffer day to be able to like soak it all in and to say,
got to
okay, and
process.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Process time. Yeah.
because I too can get burnout from those kind of messages. But I'm really proud of everything. It's funny when I was bringing this up today at work of like when you have a goal and the goal's actually working. And I know a couple of you guys are business owners, and you wanted to have that as a business, and it's like, man, when things start to work, you almost get a little. You don't want to get cocky. You have to or complacent at the same time. So I just find that, like we talked about, that schedule of every other day just seems to be perfect for me. So,
Yeah.
and I talk to many other streamers about those kind of things because everybody's got that purple check mark in their mind. Everybody's got that, not everybody, but you see your other friends that are getting partnered and stuff, and it immediately that's my downfall. Is I just think that I can do it. I can do it, and I just need that patience. I need
Yeah.
that long, steady race. And
Mhm.
I think we'll all get there at some point. Because it's putting the cart before the horse, and you just can't do that. Because it could all end, like,
Yeah.
very quickly. So,
Well, I mean, it's been, yeah. I mean, look through streaming history. There's been a lot of people that thought they had it made on a platform,
yep,
say like Mixer, for example, that doesn't even exist anymore.
right,
Things can
right,
change in a heartbeat,
That's where I started.
real quick,
Yeah.
and it's the long game, right? You got to play the long, or you know what? And there's nothing wrong, and some of us are this way. I feel like I'm kind of a hybrid, but there's there's a such thing as just a hobbyist, like that's okay too. You're just streaming just for fun. It's just a
Yep.
hobby. You
Yep.
don't have any real goals in it. You're not trying to be a Twitch partner. You're not even trying to make any money. You're just doing this because it's fun and you're
Right.
hanging out with your friends, and that's fine too. That's where I say I'm kind of a hybrid in that's kind of my attitude towards it. But at the same time, I do kind of look at the numbers and kind of just try to keep a upward trajectory.
Yeah.
Where
Right.
some people don't care about that at all. And
Right.
that's fine too.
The worst thing is getting an email from Twitch about your summary. Like, I think that is the most like.
I don't
I
even
wish
check them.
Yeah, and see, like I used to keep my viewer count on, and I brought him up earlier, but is Joker's stream. I consider him like a mentor. Him and I rated him one day, and he was not affiliate back in 2022, and he was averaging one average viewer, and we rated him, and him and I just clicked, and I got invited to go down to Virginia to his 40th birthday party. Surprised him for his birthday. He couldn't believe that I went down there by myself. 6-hour drive in traffic in Washington, D.C. So yeah, that was fun. But him and I talk every single day about life, about streaming, and he's the one that kind of told me that, and I forgot the fun. I'll admit it. I took a hiatus. I was going through some mental health issues as well, and sometimes those kind of breaks are good. But 2024 just seems to be one of those years. It feels weird, but like it's almost like luck is on the community side, or on my side, I should say. And I'm finally in that groove. You like, just like a racetrack, you find that groove, and you find where every turn is, or you find where maybe you're going to go this way or that way, and it just feels like things are going so well, and I just want to be like, enjoy this moment and enjoy what I have and what I'm able to do and bring to people. And it's crazy. Like I said earlier, it's crazy that we get to do this. I mean, 5 years ago, I didn't even have Twitch. I didn't have it. I never watched Twitch. I never was into that or anything like that. And now I've got friends, I've got you guys, I've got, it's just, and I was really honored to be asked to do this as well, because it just makes you feel like, again, that goal, things are just working out the way that I'm planning them. And I love that. So, I like I said, I do appreciate you guys having me here. It's really cool. So
Yeah, absolutely. We're glad to have you for sure.
yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I downloaded Twitch when I very first started playing Fortnite, because I heard of this kid by the name of Ninja that was just like insane, like breaking the bank playing this game that my kids finally talked me into playing. And I was like, and I just wanted to see what that was all about. So I downloaded Twitch and created, I don't even think it's the same username that I have now, but yeah, I just had to see what this, what this whole thing was all about. And I don't know if I still get it yet or not, but here we are.
Because now he's not even one of the biggest streamers. It's
no,
the guys like Queso and Jinxie and guys that are, and that Queso, from what I understand, and I've never gotten into pop into his stream, but like one of the most humble dudes, he was averaging like 3 viewers and played a different game, and overnight got 15,000 followers because of one of his clips went viral. So, and it's like one of those, like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like that'd be cool to have happen. But I like this like slow burn of it. I like it's almost like a challenge. And now granted, those guys are doing great and they deserve everything that they're doing. But like I said earlier, it could just change, or
I don't know what I'd do if
know.
all of a sudden 10,000 people were
Oh
watching
my
me
God!
play
Like, yeah,
Well,
Fortnite.
Exactly.
yeah, right.
Why?
I know.
Why
Imagine,
are you watching
yeah,
me?
yeah. I always say I'm just a dude
Here,
from
you boss.
Pennsylvania.
You're
You
the
know,
boss. Get out of here.
yeah, yeah.
You know, it's
a
funny
bot
though,
follow,
you
yeah.
know, back in the day, when when Twitch was relatively new and Ninja was hot on the scene, you know, he was just like, him and some of his counterparts were just so much better than everybody, and they were
Yeah.
just like, it was insanity to watch. And
Right.
nowadays, there's several streamers. I I watch one of them. We talk about him a lot. He hopefully
Talked
will be
about
on
him
our
last time,
podcast sometime soon. Skidly Skip. He's killed Ninja at least a handful of times.
Wow.
You know, in games, because he's at that level, but he's not at that level Twitch wise. I mean, on Twitch he struggles to get 20, 30 people watching him.
Right.
You know, but it's definitely a very saturated place to be, you know, and you know there's a little bit of luck involved. There's a lot of grinding, a lot of hard work, a lot of attention to detail. Like there's a lot that goes into it that I don't
That's
think
why you gotta like doing it though too, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like if you're not doing it for that, then you're doing it because you just enjoy doing it.
Right. Right. And then we kind of say that in our chat is never forget the fun. You know, just never forget that you're having fun. You know, I
if
have
all you're doing
buddies-
is chasing that purple check mark,
Yeah.
and thinking that you're going to get rich as a streamer, I
Right.
can promise you're doing it for the wrong reason.
Right.
And you're you're going to crash and burn.
Right. And just
Or
to be, you know,
You could get lucky, but that's like
right.
0.0001% chance.
Right. And that's where I was at fault for a lot of my last year was, and not fault, it's just a human feeling of, you know, things were rolling. I mean, they were rolling. And then, you know, a lot of streamers don't voice this kind of stuff, but you know, we're very open in my community. And it's like, you know, you look at your Discord numbers, you look at your follower numbers, and you're like, okay, if a third of those people would just show up. And that's the problem of having this mentality of, you know, why aren't they there? Why? So I started to say, pay attention to the people that are there, not to the people that aren't. And that is always, now that I've learned that, again, everything's a learning thing through life. So once I learned that, it made it so much more like, it's just kind of like poof, everything fell out of my, you know, my mind thinking of those toxic things. But I fell into the trap, you know, I'm being honest here. It's one of those things that, you know, you think, you know, but you just don't, you know? So
You know, definitely. I mean, 3,300 people or followers on Facebook, another 1,400 on Twitch.
yeah,
500 on YouTube, 500 on TikTok, 500 on Instagram, or 300 on Instagram, whatever. You know, but all that does not equal hundreds of people watching you every time you go live.
nope.
It's
Not
never
at all.
going to.
No. And what's funny is now that I've had that mentality, people that used to watch me are starting to slowly come back again. And it's almost like a reawakening of me saying, okay, I was humble before, and then I got into this mode of got to do this, got to get that, got to do this. And they left, and they could probably see that on me. But now that I'm back into, you know, humble world, I think things have just, you know, like when I get off of this tonight, I'm going to go to bed. Like there's no trying to get into networking or any of that stuff, or trying to do things. And it's just so much nicer that like I said, that letting the air out a little bit of the tires is sometimes a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's a humbling thing too. It really is. You can't overthink this. This is like you guys said, you said it many times, is having fun. And I know I've gone to bed. My cheeks have been hurting because I've been laughing so much with people, and
Yes.
that's
That usually happens on Friday nights.
Yeah. Well,
Team
usually,
games.
see, I have this next to me. It's everybody. Usually, there's a lot of shots being done, and that's the fun part. Is people are willing to just have that good time. Now, I always say on stream, I don't want to condone any of that on somebody that may be in recovery or anything like that. So I'm very careful with trying to celebrate the drinking, but I just let people know that I myself, when I'm on camera, I'm going to have a couple drinks. It doesn't mean, like I could go months without having to do it, but I enjoy to have a couple beers. It doesn't affect anything, but we're also very careful to make sure that we're not glorifying this kind of thing to the younger crowd,
Yeah, you got a lot of the younger crowd around you too.
Yeah. And we all do, we all have that responsibility. And I don't know if Moose and Bowler are fathers, but, so, there's that fatherly instinct.
I'm just the only grandfather.
Yeah. Yeah. But, we have that fatherly instinct to kind of protect. And I always say, go grab a glass of milk and you can do a shot with it, like kind of just kind of make it more fun for everybody to kind of enjoy it rather than just being this, I've seen a streamer pass out on stream, and that it's got to be one of the worst things that I've ever seen.
That's
because, that's not control. That you're out of control then, so I just want to make people.
I can think of one of those.
Yeah, right. Do it for beer money. I'm sorry, I was reading your chat there.
Oh yeah, Bucky Jaw streams for the beer money. Yeah, I was gonna say that was one of the nice things for a long time on Facebook. Man, I caught the tail end of Facebook's kind of heyday, and I don't know if it was more of a last ditch effort, like they saw the writing on the wall, but towards the end of my run on Facebook, they were doubling all the stars that you get. And like we had a modest income of stars that I kind of took a lot of the same approach. We did a lot of giveaways and putting that right back into the community. Well, when Facebook started doing these promos, it was like all of a sudden the money coming in was double, and it was like, man, look at all these skins I can buy.
Yeah, right.
Man, I wasn't paying for any battle passes or skins or anything, and Buller and I like to duke it out about who's got more Fortnite swag.
You've been playing longer, but you're being crushed. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I looked the other day. It was 1,025 skins.
Wow. There's one skin I want, and it's Kratos. And I hope he comes to the item shop. And
I've been using it all season ever since they did the Greek.
Wasn't it just in there a few weeks ago?
No, I heard it was announced that it's going to be a younger Kratos. So,
yeah, I thought I had heard that was coming back too.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a PS5?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you get the Kratos skin, which it wasn't a battle pass skin, so it should come back through eventually.
Yeah.
Then all you have to do is log in on the PS5, and it'll give you the gold version variant. It'll give you the overskin.
Okay.
Because that's what I didn't have a PS4, but Patriot Dad had one of the early PS5s back when nobody could get them. He got lucky and got one.
Yeah.
And since I had the Kratos skin, I gave him my username and password. Careful doing that, kids at home.
Yeah.
Only to somebody
he
you
didn't
really,
say
really
he did
trust.
That.
He allegedly did it.
Allegedly. But yeah, he logged in as me so that I would get I got the gold Kratos, so I have both of them.
Funny story about the PS5s. I got 2 of them during the time. Not for myself. One for me. And then again, kids, don't do this. But my buddy gave me, so it was on PlayStation Store, and they had a queue, and they would just randomly pick you, and you would get thrown into a queue, and you'd be like out of 1,000 people. And I got into the top 10 twice. So I got my buddy a PS5, and I got myself a PS5. He gave me his credit card information. Now, problem with that is you couldn't get one at your address. So I had to get his address, his credit card information, sign in as him, and I had my iPad open. I had I had everything open to try to get it.
All your
So
devices,
yeah,
everything.
I mean, it was just
Guy
during
in
the
the
pandemic.
chair.
Yeah, yeah. But I got lucky.
Uh-oh.
People are like, "You got two? I couldn't get one, or even a half of one." So, but yeah, I really don't use it. It just sits here for show. Just to, it's right next to my monitors, and it's a shame because looking back, it's like, man, did I really need to spend that much on it on something that I just don't play? I think the last game I played was the God of War before this Ragnarok. Which I love the Uncharted. I love the God of Wars. I think the storytelling in Uncharted is just, I don't know. I like history. I like those kind of stories. And then mythology is like right up my alley. I love the mythology stuff. So
God
that's
of
why
War is my favorite.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games of all
Yeah.
time. That Fallout and Zelda.
Yeah, I'm very proud that I've platinumed every single God of War up to Ragnarok. I haven't played Ragnarok yet, but I'm going to wait a little bit. But it's almost like I think I got to buy it just because, because I was on a platinum grind for a while just for fun. Because then again, you get to see the games a little bit more by exploring, but yeah, when I came into Fortnite, I have a buddy, Crudel, his name is in our chat. He's been one of my longest followers. And he's like, I still can't believe you play Fortnite, bro. Because I hated it. And it was honestly the builds. I thought it was such an advantage if you were a non-builder. And when I was able to, when they came with no builds, I'm like, I am in. This is my game. I love it. So I'm so glad they did that. I think they brought so many people back when they did that. And
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
they've had two major events that brought people back to Fortnite. One was when they started the skill-based matchmaking, and when at the beginning of Chapter 2, they basically revamped the lobbies and gave people like myself that was just tired of getting shit on. I started playing Fortnite in season 3 of the original chapter.
Oh wow!
And I went all the way till season 8, and I'd still not won a solo game.
Wow!
And I won one in season 8, and I think I ended up winning one more later on in that season. But it was so hard to win a game that I just quit playing.
Yeah.
And I barely played any hardly at all in season 9 and 10, or X, whatever you want to call it. And then when Chapter 2 came out, Chapter 2, along with Chapter 2, introduced skill-based matchmaking. And I won like my first 4 games in a row. And I was like, this is everything I ever wanted from Fortnite.
Right.
I'm in. And I have not stopped playing since.
Right.
I've played Chapter 2, Chapter 4, 3, 4, 5, like nonstop.
Right. Yeah. And I just, it's that advantage is, there's a funny like clip out there where a guy shoots a guy and then this other dude's building a freaking Taj Mahal and he sits down on his lawn chair in the game, just watching it build, and that's how it felt is I panic build. I just was never, and I'm playing on controller. I'm not a keyboard mouse player. So I got the PS5 controller. So I still kind of represent the PlayStation, but I just found it very difficult to be able to get it in my head, more power to the people that can do it. Cause I know a lot of good players that can do it, but for me, just show me an enemy and I want to shoot them. I don't.
So do you only play zero build?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm the opposite. I don't build worth a crap, but because of skill-based matchmaking, like I feel like zero build lobbies are sweatier for me.
Okay.
So and I like to be able to, if somebody shoots me in the back, I want to put up a wall until I can figure out where they shot me from.
Yeah, and I get that.
So I don't build a lot, but I don't have to because I don't have super sweaty lobbies.
Right.
But
Right.
zero
I like
build,
building.
everybody's the same skill, you know. So
Yeah.
the skill gap is so much more narrow in zero build,
Right.
and in builds the skill gap is so wide open.
Yep.
So like like hell, we won 5 games the other day on stream.
Wow. Wow.
It's like, man, I hadn't done that in forever, but
Right.
I'm never gonna do that in zero build. Not
Right.
you
And
know.
that's how, and that, but see, that's what's great is I'm like two different people have two different views on the same game, but
Mhm.
they're both positive views. And that's what I
Yeah.
love is that it included people like me,
Fortnite
that
is got something for everybody
it
now.
does, man. It is.
You want to
They're very
race? Let's go
yeah.
race.
Yeah. Let's
You
They're
wanna
a
play-
social game.
You want to play Minecraft? Yeah,
Yeah.
Lego Fortnite.
Lego
You want,
Fortnite.
you know,
Right.
you want to play? You want to play COD? Okay, zero
Yeah.
build.
Wanna
You
play
want to
Guitar
play
Hero?
Fortnite? Go play builds.
Yeah.
You want to play Save the World? You know?
Right. Right.
You want to play Guitar Hero?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Like
It's crazy.
From what I started now, and it's funny, my first streams were me bitching about, wanting to do no builds. And I'm like, I wish you would just come out with it. I wish that. And then all of a sudden it was like, I almost just joke, like, it's kind of like when you talk about something and then Google sends you the ad. It feels, it felt that way. It's like, maybe they're listening to me. Yeah. Here you go, buddy.
Oh,
that's
they get all
awesome.
these Viagra ads.
Yeah.
Hymns.
Yeah, yeah, it's-
That's great.
Yeah, it's such a it's only going up. I mean, they just partnered with Disney,
Yep.
or Disney just became an investor in Epic. Like that's, oh man, it's gonna get crazy.
There's so many avenues that I think they're just going to open that, and it just feels like a game that's constantly progressing. Now, the item shops, yes, like I'm against some of the item shops because I feel like they get very dry and vanilla because they just regurgitate some of this stuff. But every once in a while, they hit you with a good item shop, and
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can't
Nope. Yeah.
come out with a new skin every day.
right,
Yeah.
right.
They
Not
can't
yet.
be
It is
Sounds
it
like
is
a
still a
challenge.
business.
that
Yeah,
sounds like
maybe-
a challenge.
Yeah, right. With their $2.5 million they
Three.
just got, or $1 billion. Yeah, 3. Yeah. Yeah.
365 skins a year.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the world skin and then I'll be happy now.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's funny. The game is so great. I really enjoy it.
When Vader finally got into the game, I was like, this is the last skin I'll ever need.
Yep. Yeah. And then they come up with the trash panda raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
I didn't
right.
buy that one, but I see a lot of my friends have. So
Yeah. And see, that's another great thing is you can like either gift it out or get gifted, or you got creator codes and you got
Yeah,
so
man.
there's just so much in-depth stuff that you if you really like we're doing now and think about and talk about and just sit down and think about it, the game has it for everything. Like you said, it's pretty crazy. I mean, it really is that this game can bring this many people together on so many different
Yeah.
levels,
Do you have a skin? Like what's your go-to?
So it's-
like
It's I got it gifted. It's eco, so it's the
I was gonna
world
say, it's probably the eco. Yeah.
eco with the world pickaxe. It's got the globe, and then
Okay.
yeah,
I
okay.
have the world backpack, and then I have the world glider. So we always joke that it's the world skin. We don't tell.
That's
we don't
your-
call them
that's your
eco.
icon
Yeah,
skin.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I got lucky, I got, and, it was just one of those per people, again, great community that were just like, hey man, I have this for you. You can have it. So, again, never, I don't really like receiving gifts. I don't like tips. I don't like, I'm very, very trying to be humble in my life and just accept for what it is. But, that's just another plus of that community that we've built. So, I rock that skin as much as I can, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
DJ Yinster coming in with a raid. What's up,
Oh, wow.
Raiders? Welcome in. Welcome to the
Welcome.
Beyond the Streams with THF podcast. Kick your feet up, relax, hang out, join the conversation. Appreciate you being here.
Hey, Raiders.
We are sitting down with World Coming Down, fellow Twitch streamer extraordinaire. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So you took a break from Fortnite though,
Yes.
for a little bit. You weren't too crazy about last season. What were you playing?
So we started on 7 Days to Die, which is
7 Days to Die. That's what it was.
not many people know that game. I follow a group of guys called Neebs Gaming on YouTube. It's 5 guys. They play Ark. They play 7 Days to Die. They play Grounded. Any game that they can have a spectator cam, and they use the spectator as their kind of producer or director of their game. And everything's off the cuff. It's unscripted, but they're guys our age, and they are, to me, freaking hilarious. And they started to play 7 Days, and the game is wonky. The graphics look like they're on the Atari, but I just had so much fun watching them, and they make it look like it's fun, that I was like, you know what? And this was the thing, is buying into what people say on the internet, is play less saturated games, play what you want to play this, play that. And I tried it, and the engagement just wasn't there. And I wasn't feeling.
You got a Fortnite community.
Yes, right. I built myself as a Fortnite guy. When I stopped that, again, learning experience of, and it's not even like everybody's level of success in their minds is totally different. But for me, I didn't feel that satisfaction. It wasn't really success. I just didn't feel like it was going the way that I had visioned. So I still have the server. It's still up and running. I bought a server. I played with a bunch of people. But I just kind of let them know that, look, I'm going to go back to what I enjoy. And then as soon as that mythology stuff came out, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Well,
that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier about enjoying your community around you, not even more so than you do the game that you're playing. But when you switch to a game and your community's not into it, well, no matter how much, like I'm a huge Zelda fan, and I did make it through Breath of the Wild. I did beat it. I played it. I switched off of Fortnite, and I played Breath of the Wild all the way through. But the engagement wasn't there the whole time I was doing it. And I was rushing through it because I wanted to get it beaten before Tears of the Kingdom came out.
Right.
But by the time Tears of the Kingdom came out, I realized that I didn't want to be a Zelda streamer because that's not the community that, and I'd much rather vibe with the community and play Zelda off stream.
Right.
So, so I kind of got away. I still dabble in variety here and there, but Fortnite is my main.
Right.
I just have to admit that.
And you're right. And I'd have to say 80 to 90% of my followers are Fortnite people. So, when you do make that transition, and I let people know it wasn't just this, quick or spur of the moment idea. I had a couple mods, which again, I took personally, but I understand now. They would say, look, if you're going to play that, I'm not going to be there because I don't really like that game. And it's like, it's kind of like getting somebody to watch a TV show that they just aren't vibing with, and it's entertainment. They'd rather go watch somebody play Fortnite. So, and that was a almost like a personal hit in a way, but also a very humbling experience at the same time to say, you know what, I was never a variety streamer. I started on Fortnite. I grew this community through Fortnite. Fortnite's my game, and then, things happen. If down the road, things actually happen for me, then you get a chance to start to go into the variety of what you want to play. But and as long as Fortnite keeps up with what they're doing, I don't see myself changing, because
Fortnite forever.
Yeah. I mean, I've got 240,000 V-Bucks sitting here, so you know, they didn't just come from nowhere, you know. And that's another thing, is that the community, like last night was such a fun stream when we streamed last night, that they were, when I told them that, you know, all this goes right back to the community, people were like, I want to buy into that. I want to buy into that. So I from just last night's stream, we have enough for the next 2 months, being funded by the community. And like, that's what I really enjoy, is that, you know, it's not taking a personal hit for myself, because that's the first V-Bucks giveaways I started to do. It came out of pocket. And I never thought of, hey, you know what? Like, maybe if you try to get people to try to like help kind of donate to the giveaways. Or I've had people, hey, I just got V-Bucks, I'm going to scratch them for you, give them away. And then I'll shout them out during the stream. So in a way, it's way more engagement as far as, you know, community goes, that you can have, you can still have a full-time job, not have your wife yell at you for spending all the money on V-Bucks. You know, that's the most important part.
Bullard, did you get any of that flack?
You bought.
She's not watching this, right?
Because, you know, I know you guys probably, it took a while for my wife to buy in. She didn't get it. She didn't understand it. And I never expected her to. But last night was the first time she actually sat here and talked to chat. And it was like, it blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, you're actually on stream. Like, I could not. And everybody loved her to death, of course. And I always tell her that she's going to break the internet if she ever gets on with me. And, you know, people were saying, dude, she's so awesome, blah, blah, blah. And the fact that like, I can now share that with her rather than having to explain, you know, that I want support, you know, it was really cool. Things have come so full circle. It's really cool. You know,
you're going to have to share your computer soon.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. No. Yeah, right. That's this is mine. No. She's not here.
Digital Navy said one of these days Lobster will be on, and actually Lobster has been on
all the time.
Yeah, well, she's in the chat all the time, but well, a lot of the time anyway. I can't give her all the time. Especially those early morning Beat Saber streams, she's never in those.
Yeah.
But
you're all swinging your arms and flailing around, so I don't think anybody.
We actually did a. She's a big Mario fan. She loves the old Mario games, and so we did a retro stream one time where the two of us sat here on camera and played Super Mario.
That's cool.
So she has actually participated with.
So when you first. All of you guys, this question's for all of you. When you first told your significant other or whatever it may be in your life, did they buy in right away, or was it more of a trying to convince kind of, you know, situation?
Yeah, they didn't care. My wife didn't care.
Yeah, it didn't seem to go either way. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, give that a try.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And here we go. Still doing it is like fine, whatever. Not bringing in any big bucks or anything. It was like, whatever. It's,
right.
It's my night with the guys, all right? I don't go to the bar. I play Fortnite with my friends on there, and we drink some. Like,
that's what I say.
That's what we do.
Yeah, and that's exactly. I say, look, like, you know, I don't have many like friends, personal friends that are, I always say IRL friends, but you guys know what I mean. Like, and I get shit for saying that. We're not real world, you know, like, but it is a difference. People you see face to face, and
digital friends and IRL friends.
Yeah, right. But she's come full circle, and I wouldn't, it was more my own doing of being in streams all the time, being, you know, trying to network. And I basically explained it like this, like, in a way, it's kind of like a business in a way. I mean, we all have to pay taxes on it anyway, but, you know, you have to network when you do this. You can't just sit there and expect people to fall in to your streams. So, you got to make connections. You got to do that, but it also can't, you know, your home life can't suffer through that, or your personal life, you know.
I tell you, I almost, you know, I don't know if she'd agree or not, but I almost consider her a partner in this, in that she is very involved, not just in the chat and especially the podcast, because she does the comments for us here on the podcast. We call her the producer, but also in Discord, she's one of the most active people in our Discord.
That's awesome.
And you know, so I to a certain extent, I kind of consider her a partner in this endeavor for me personally.
I'll be right back.
That's awesome. That's something that, like, you know, a lot of streamers I see, you know, I there's this couple that I watch on 7 Days, and they do the split screen and they play together every day. That's pretty cool. Like that's, you know, but I also didn't want to like focus. Hang on, Luna's
Eating.
okay.
Drinking the water.
Come on, Luna.
Yeah, I know.
I'm working.
We're
here.
working here.
Yeah, come on. Look. But yeah, it's pretty cool when I get to see that, you know, people doing, you know, things with their significant other. But I also don't like force her into it. And I always tell her, like, if you're cool with me doing, like, if she was like, hun, I want to go learn the guitar, I'd be like, go do it. You know, like it's just that support. That's all I've ever wanted, was just support and understanding through that. And I think she's finally, I'm not saying she realized it. She knew that what she had to do, she just didn't get it. But now everybody knows her. They know her as Mrs. World. She's a mod in my channel, but she's never there. But, you know, I just gave her mod abilities because I want to sleep in the same bed with her. You know, you know, I don't like the couch. So
just give her the power.
Yeah. But things have come a long way. I'll admit, like, for her and for our relationship. So I think now, like I said earlier, just being in that groove and having the nights off and just not taking it seriously and just having like a happy-go-lucky attitude about it has significantly helped, you know. And that's how I want to stay. I don't want to get too focused on a dream or a goal, or, you know, and people have asked, do you want to be a full-time streamer? And it's kind of a weird question because, you know, obviously, what does that mean? Like, full-time means that you're making enough to survive, and to rely, and this isn't a knock on people, but it's to rely on others to bring in your financials is just not, that's a scary situation.
No, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in this, yeah.
Right. And
I know a lot of people that jumped into that too early.
Yes.
And it started to kind of bite them in the ass when the environment changed or this and that. You know, there's a lot of Facebook streamers right now regretting that choice.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Right. And that's
there's some that are, a lot of them are scrambling right now. Trying to figure out what's next, how they continue that. And some of them have been very successful, switching over to Kick or Twitch or YouTube, and some of them not so much. You know?
Right.
Switching platforms is a big deal.
Yeah.
Been there, done that, and back and forth a couple times.
But. Right. Yeah. And Kick is, I thought about it. I just, for me, the API just isn't correct right now. The way that they, you know, I think the alerts and the stream elements and all that stuff just isn't working yet with that.
Yeah. They don't have the features.
No,
they don't have all the opportunities that you have on that. Look, I mean, we could spend an entire other stream talking about Kick versus Twitch, but
yeah,
and we probably will soon again. Actually, I think we started the season off with a Twitch Kick
we did.
Facebook show.
That's cool.
A lot of things have changed since then. We could probably do another one real easily, but yeah, the it's just the when does it become a business? When does it become a business? And that's, you gotta be really ready for it.
Right.
Because it's a lot different world once your hobby becomes your source of income.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Because then real comes into play.
Yeah.
Like realness, and that's where the fear. When's my next paycheck coming? And some of you guys that are business owners understand that completely.
It's
And
real easy to start streaming desperate.
right. And then you stream too much, or you're
I have to
maybe
go live. I have to
right.
bring. I have to.
Right.
I had a bad stream. I have to make up for it.
Right. Maybe a YouTube video didn't do so well, or whatever content you're making doesn't do well. You're so much harder on yourself, to where now, like, I don't want to do this full time. Even if I even feel like if I had that opportunity, I would still stay in my job just to, I don't want to sit in this chair.
Talk to real people.
Yeah, right, right. Human interaction. I mean, and again, I always makes it sound like I don't call everybody in chat as humans, but you know what I mean, like face to face.
A bunch of bots.
Yeah, get out of here, bots.
Some of them are though in the chat.
Yeah, right. At Fortnite. Yeah, digital. I just read.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a cool experience. Still can't believe I get to do this. I thank everybody every single time, because like I said way earlier, is they could be anywhere else, and they're hanging out with us, with a bunch of dudes from our respective states, and
bunch of Jags. Just a guy.
I'm not. Yeah.
A bunch of Jags.
I always say I'm not something special, even as many times as people will tell you are. The fact that you can just be there for somebody and make them laugh, be an idiot, dress up in banana outfits, whatever you go, maid's dress, or my wife's dress with her heels on. Like, it was.
I did a drag stream.
Yeah. And for some reason, it's the only clip that comes up when they shout me out. It's like, I have other clips on Twitch, but that one just seems to go to the forefront,
Maybe they like them legs.
Yeah. I got tree trunk calves.
Oh, that's good. Dude, we could probably talk for another hour just vibing like this, but yeah. I know some of us are going to have to get to bed at some point.
Yep.
So we brought a couple. Well, you brought a clip. I brought a clip. Moose and Bowler took the week off. So let's play a couple clips, and then we have one more job for you at the end of this, though. We're going to show about 15 memes, and you have to select the winner.
Okay.
For the best.
That's off this week, so we don't have to do it this week.
Normal.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. We have a guest.
Okay.
We have a guest. We always let the guest pick the meme of the week, but we got about 15 memes to go through, and you're gonna pick the winner.
Done deal.
But let's see. Oh, that's right. I got to do it the other
clips.
way. Hang on.
You got clips,
yeah.
Though, right?
Yeah. We got two clip shows, two clip montages.
Oh, and
here.
I gave this clip super early to Wakko, just so you guys know.
Yeah, right.
Like 10 minutes ago, just like Moose. No,
I was on.
No,
vacation.
it wasn't quite Moose late.
Right now. No.
Yeah.
I was on vacation. Wait, let me. Okay, now it's there. No, I was on vacation, and I felt so bad. I am such a procrastinator. I told him that I was going to do it, and luckily I'm able to have an editor that does my stuff for me, and he quick put this together. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Gamers, welcome to the ultimate gaming experience right here on our channel. If you're all about epic gameplay,
okay, I did the right button.
Hilarious co-op moments, and joining an awesome community, then you're in the right place. Here, it's not just about playing games. It's about having a blast together. Whether we're diving into intense co-op adventures, exploring new worlds, or just hanging out and chatting, every moment is filled with excitement and laughter. Plus, we love giving back to our amazing community with awesome giveaways. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, join our community, and let's embark on an epic gaming journey together. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on all the fun we're having here. See you in the next stream.
There we go. That was fun.
It's cool.
Made me smile.
That had the vibes.
Yeah.
Those are the vibes.
Yeah.
Black
He
video?
got the mission.
What'd you say, Moose?
I said, did you have a video this week?
Yeah. I got one.
Cool.
Okay.
I got one too.
I want to see it.
You can show my like from last week. That'd be all right too.
Yes.
Yeah, I could probably find that.
Or even
Yeah,
a
let me see
video
it.
of where I made fun of the dabs one. The dabs microwave.
We need a good laugh.
That one.
Oh my goodness.
Happened a while ago when I saw that posted. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
about
Dabs, Dabs has got that thing about watching himself. So when I told him about that I had a podcast clip featuring him, he was like, okay, well, I'm not going to watch it. And I was like, well, no, you're not in it. We just make fun of you.
So normal stuff.
It's
right?
way
Like,
better
it's-
than that.
Yeah. Well, we show that boring shit stuff.
Good one, for sure.
I think so.
Here's somebody at the gas station. Well, come on, really, bots?
I don't die to bots.
More loot!
I hope people don't think this is loot from our victims.
Maybe they won't fuck with us.
I mean, that's ideal.
One eternity later.
Oh, here's somebody comes.
Dirt bikes, play with us. Don't shoot us. Yes.
Yes!
Yes!
That's awesome.
There's
This
just
is so
weapons
good.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
They are in it for the long haul, baby. Oh, he's gonna take a med kit real quick.
Our
He's like, "Are
entire
you serious,
match
guy?
was this game.
You're just gonna keep playing
Yeah.
chess with him? The storm's
is
coming, man.
awesome.
The storm's coming.
He's so concerned. What if we
Here
get
they
a
go.
cross table going? Bye, buddies.
Are they gonna die with us?
Oh, look
Wow.
at it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Oh, it hurts.
Amazing.
They're doing the crying. No!
I'm dead. There we go.
Wow.
And they got all our stuff.
Yep.
Don't call me Betty.
He's got to do that. He's Canadian.
Yeah.
I love the wheeze, dude.
Got him!
Nice, dude.
I'm Groot.
Fucking 10 flying, bud.
I am Groot.
How'd you get Vin Diesel on there?
Yeah, I paid him.
Shit.
Cameo.
Please, no!
In.
I am Groot.
Hello there.
In.
Nice.
Maybe if you hide in the box, they'll notice you.
Yeah, right? That's what I thought.
Was that a snowball launcher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I am Groot. To those who Groot. Hello. This thing on? Is this working today? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Maybe that's rough. Woo! Maybe some more Coke in there.
I need some more Coke in there.
Who's so strong?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Nice.
That would totally pre-plan if I could do that.
I'm not your buddy, Fred.
No! God, please, no! 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 He shot me once and then stopped shooting.
No!
Sign that you.
Is that Q?
Yeah. Yeah, I was playing with Q that one.
Very, very sneaky, sir.
Oh!
Oh!
Jeez.
You serious?
Fucking damn it.
So good.
Oh, fucking damn it.
Nice.
Want to hear my moose call? Come here, moose.
That
So
was really
good.
good.
That was
There
good.
you go.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's my. I think that's my favorite one that you've done.
Yeah.
I just like the
All my
the
clips.
The little
insanity,
background
the
snips.
chaos of it. Like it's
Yeah.
it's super quick clips.
Yeah, the I love the South Park stuff. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend.
I got to get more Letterkenny in there. I started doing that. I started collecting a few clips of Letterkenny.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's
And the
in
Michael Scott, yeah.
there. Yeah.
World, I have to show you the the Canadian version of Boost that I made. It's actually got Philip's
good.
body from Terrence and Phillip. And it's Moose's
good.
head, and I cropped it to where it's a
Oh,
flappy
dude.
head, and it's actually it's so
It's
cool,
good.
dude.
I gotta
really
see it. Yeah, yeah.
It really is good.
If you like South Park, you'll love that.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, yeah. Terrence and Philip are so good.
All right, one more, and then we'll get into the memes here.
Okay.
And I got a llama.
Llama.
And I got a llama.
Oh,
And I got a llama.
The Kratos. Love it.
Oh, Baby Goose. He's right here.
Did you die?
Yeah, I already hit him once.
Oh, there he is.
That was so cool, just hitting him as Kratos.
Yeah,
with
that looks so
lightning.
badass.
It does look so badass.
Yeah, dude.
So cool.
Yeah,
And the wings on him too.
yeah.
That's got that God of War 2 vibes.
Yes.
Oh, I guess it's in God of War 3
Watch the other
too.
one you flew.
Oh, builders. Oh, take that guy.
Wings. I like those wings. this
Yeah, I
season.
do too.
really
Knocked
do.
one out of the air.
I like shooting people out of the air too, by the way.
Yes.
And he did.
Definitely.
Good move there.
Tried to be. I'm gonna try it again.
Oh. Get him.
He's one shot.
Yeah, baby, let's go! I
Nice.
can't touch me. Can't touch me.
He's one tap, bro. He's one tap.
Knocked.
Nice.
That's a good gun too. I like that.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Especially the
Oh, wait.
the epic one or whatever
Oh, it's not.
legendary one,
Well, yeah.
mythical one.
Yeah, as far as the guns too this season, they're so good.
I like them.
Can't get out, I can't run.
Last season.
There's just something good about hitting.
There we go, baby.
Yeah,
Let's freaking go.
there's something awesome about hitting.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You get the right
There
photograph
is
on there, and you
your
get no recoil too. You just
victory
stay right
dub
on target.
umbrella.
I love the bullet
for
drop,
Chapter
so it
5,
makes it feel more,
Season 2,
you know,
baby.
more like
Let's
an
go.
actual game.
Realistic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go, Chad. What happens when you hire all 4 NPCs?
That was the mission to this. Yeah, we did it. We
Oh,
got
really?
all 4 of us got we
Come
all
on.
4 split up like 4 corner style and all hired an
Wow.
NPC.
Healer, too.
I've always wondered what that was like.
This
It was
Seriously.
we had 8
That's
people on our
awesome.
team
Dude,
And my NPC was
just
broken,
threw
bro.
splashes again
She
and
kept
missed
throwing
it.
splashes at me, but they wouldn't hit me.
Broken.
Oh, mine lights up where all the freaking stuff is. I
Yeah,
like
she
it.
marks everything.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
mine-
god, she just did it again.
She keeps throwing splashes.
3 times in a row, she threw 2 splashes and missed me.
Storm's coming, we got
Take my
30
own shields.
seconds.
Where? Yeah.
Look at how many people there are.
Oh my
They're all on our
God.
team.
They don't know who to shoot.
It's 8 versus 1.
That's
Awesome.
unreal.
That really is. I love it.
There we
Yeah,
go, baby!
8v1 at the end, bro.
Yeah.
It was insanity for that guy.
That's not third party. That's octo party.
Octo party. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And this is the rocket racing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, come on!
You
Yeah,
should've
the
just
game is
exploded.
incredibly glitched, by the way.
There
We're
he
gonna
is.
get that fixed.
This is
Heartbeat
yesterday.
accurate?
Huh?
That heartbeat accurate?
Yeah. This is a 10-minute song, bro.
God damn.
You're just guessing at this point. You're just flailing your arms. Right?
No.
Yeah, that would be
No. No, that's for real.
Dude, that was really good.
I
That's
play
a-
Beat Saber. I can't do that. Like I can
I
play
can't either.
hard and that's it. Like I can get through most hard songs. I'm not perfect though.
Yeah, that's an
Definitely not
expert.
perfect.
Expert with the 20% faster song, so that Twitch doesn't mute my VODs.
Right, like I don't know. Is it different that I have the Oculus versus the PS one?
The Oculus has much better tracking than the PlayStation that I use.
Sorry, Moose. He's saying you're even worse than you think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So you can't blame the equipment.
Yeah. No, you have the
Definitely the
superior
player.
hardware.
PlayStation one's better. You're saying? Okay, great.
Yep.
That's what I heard.
Goodness.
I wasn't
Gotta
saying
use
that
the
at all.
arrows. I don't use that. Okay, look, I use the no arrows and I do no die.
No air. What? That's
I'm kidding. I'm
Oh.
kidding. I don't turn anything on.
okay.
It's all original.
Because there really are though. You can. There's actually a mode where you can just no blocks. You can just sit there and
Zen.
listen to the song.
Huh.
Oh, cool. Maybe I'll be good at that one.
It's
Yeah.
called the, it's called the radio.
Full
Remember
combo.
that, guys? Remember MTV had actual music videos?
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
Okay, Boomer.
And there it was, chat. So before
Oh.
I start this meme, I have a
still
tradition
die.
on my stream. I have a shot poured. I just want to thank you guys for introducing me to everything here. I appreciate your invite. Thank you for letting me tell my story. To the chat, guys, thank you for being here. Wakko and all these guys are fucking awesome. So here's to good vibes, good community,
Good vibes.
and much love. Much
Good
love. Sláinte.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mhm.
All right, thank you
Well,
for
that
that.
one pushed me over my limit tonight.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have been prepared.
As I'm
for
opening
that.
another beer.
If I'd have been prepared for that, I could have got out the Jaeger.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
well, I'm prepared.
Hey, look, Dabs would have gone to the bathroom like at least 4 times by now. So.
He's not even here to defend himself.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get
What are
him
you
on
talking
a
about?
Sunday
He would have
morning
been
stream.
asleep. He would have been asleep behind his glasses. What are you talking about?
We wouldn't have known the difference.
Yeah.
We love Dabs. That's the
Fucking
only
weekend
reason
at
we
Bernie's.
give him shit when he's out here.
Oh God, we still have memes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
this went over. I'm
Love you,
sorry.
Dabs, in the most masculine
okay.
way possible. Love you, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have to apologize to me or Moose. Moose is 2 hours behind us, but you just got to apologize to Bowler because it's way past his bedtime.
It's
Yeah, usually it's about
8:17
10,
here.
15, and it's 11, 17.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Bowler,
work
I'm
on
with
one-
you. It's
I'm on
11,
vacation.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
tomorrow off.
Of course.
You
Hence the
Canadians and
drinks.
all your vacation, man.
Look, we're part of a union. I can take days off. So.
Yay.
All right,
the
let's go
union.
through the memes of the week here. I got, like I said, this is our Discord channel in the THF Hub Discord. Drop your memes into the meme machine, and the ones that get the most reactions will make it onto the podcast for a chance to earn yourself the title Meme Master, which I think it's Daddy Dabs that has it this week.
It's Dabs right now, yeah.
Dabs is the
Wow.
Meme Master this week, so let's see if he gets to keep that title or not. A new dog poo
Is this
disposals.
real?
That's pretty good.
Because
I
I
don't
saw
think-
this and I'm like, that's disgusting, but I also kind of want to see it.
Kind of
So,
fun.
it reminds me of that Jack Black movie Envy with Vaporize.
Vaporize, yeah.
I don't think this is real. I think this is one of those gag
Right.
gift boxes.
Yeah.
that you- I got a few of those up in the closet. They're like gift boxes that you wrap your gift in, and so when the people open it, it's like this fake product that is stupid like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is a good
as
one.
it's floating away, you take your BB gun and just shoot it when it's over the person you want.
Oh yeah. Now that's
Okay.
guerrilla warfare.
Yeah. Lands in their attic fan.
No, honey, what's that smell?
Yeah.
It smells a bit
Dog shit
nutty.
again in the attic. I don't understand.
Adulting, 1 star. Fucking bullshit. I would not recommend. I think we all can cheers to that, right?
Cheers.
Yeah, pretty
Pretty
much,
for that.
yeah. Don't grow
I was
up
late
with
to my
crap.
first Fight Club last night, so I missed the intro rules. Still, Fight Club was brilliant, and I'd highly recommend Fight Club.
Yeah, that's now you have to watch Fight Club to understand that one. But
Yeah.
still,
Whoever posted this is an asshole.
yeah.
When I get up to drink water at night and things get out of control. Yeah, it's pretty much.
That's pretty. Yep.
Usually those are in garage nights.
That usually involves
I think we
eggs.
all can appreciate this one.
Yeah.
Because new Fortnite season, 7 a.m., 10 p.m., 1 a.m.,
All those
Saturday.
Yeah. All the streamers that were like, new season.
Oh my goodness, man. There were so many people that were upset by this delay.
Yeah. What do we do now?
Yeah. So
I took
lost.
the day off work for this, and now
What do I
Yeah,
do with my
right?
hands?
Yeah. Try to make the heart like the kids do. Like, what the fuck is that?
that. Yeah, how did-
I usually do this on stream. Yeah. Start voguing.
is that it?
Is that the heart-shaped box? No.
One of the last coal-powered sheep. Most sheep are all electric now.
Wow.
That's
Perfectly timed photo.
Oftentimes, I look at the skills and knowledge I've cultivated and feel like that moment when you play an RPG for the first time and realize you've built your character all wrong after finally figuring out how the game works.
Yeah. I
True.
felt this on
Like,
so
Guilty.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah.
was like, man.
Yeah.
I should have put it
Oh.
into fucking, whatever that, whatever the skill point would be, hunger or something.
Can I just reset the game?
Yeah,
More
40s.
agility. Shit.
Agility. Not enough agility.
Yeah.
Not enough agility. Too much strength.
I
Damn
put it
it.
into charisma, for God's sakes.
I thought agility was a bullshit stat.
Just, damn it.
What does it even mean? I usually avoid posting adult links, but this is an exception.
Okay.
Wow. I like that. That's a dad joke.
That's
a good
totally must
dad
be
joke.
Q.
Yeah.
That's got Q written all over it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's Ocarina of Time. It's got to be, right?
Right. Okay. So Wakko did it.
I didn't do it.
Okay. Are you sure? Oh,
You
yeah.
set an alarm every 5 minutes in the morning.
Yeah.
This is me.
Yeah.
I didn't post
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
But this is actually me.
That's my wife too. Fucking 20 alarms in the morning. Just get up.
Nerd.
Yeah.
7 o'clock's going at him hard.
God bless it. Got to release a single before the album.
And for all you kids in the chat, they used to give us single cassettes.
Oh yeah, the really short cassettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just one song on it.
Yeah.
What a waste. $3.99.
Oh man.
You know what happens tonight, right? Nope, my mom wouldn't say it. I've never met my dad.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
You have to know to know.
you have to know the animal kingdom.
Yes, right.
He's not.
It's
leaving
the
that
circle of
room.
life. How am I supposed to have... God bless.
This is the adult hour of.
Yeah, this is usually I should have probably mentioned the disclaimer.
Yeah.
18 plus.
Trigger warning, explicit
Bottom
content.
right corner. Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
That's why I put that.
Covered.
Look, Rice Krispies sounds like when you break celery like in half, like
That crackle
kinda-
pop.
Yeah. That's what my knees sound like anyway. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That is not a meme. That is Digital Navy right there.
His hand.
I'd say shot fired if he wasn't the one that posted it.
It was one of his selfies. It's off his own camera, right?
Oh my
It's
God.
self-made.
Oh my
Self-made.
God. That
Now
was
I want to
good.
know if that's actually his hand.
Yeah, I know.
And hey,
Picture of your
Digital
hand
Navy,
in the Discord, damn it.
we have memes in Canada.
That is great.
Oh wait, yeah,
That's
Dabs
funny,
was
though.
the one that posted it, but he tagged Digital Navy.
That's funny.
That's
Well,
even better.
How did Dad get this picture from Digital Navy?
Wait, it's
Oh my
Dad's
God.
hand?
No, I'm done.
All right, move on. This is
That's fucked up.
oh,
Does it have her face on it? That's nasty, but funny.
this is lobsters, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember who did this
I
one.
don't- yeah, I don't
Love you,
remember
Nana.
No, I do remember who did this one because I had to crop it.
either. So it was
Boomer.
My
No.
God. Damn, this is tough.
Got it.
Ah.
This is a
Oh my
late
God.
entry too.
We here at the Beyond the Streams podcast.
This
Appreciate
is-
all women.
Look.
That's messed up.
If my wife laughs, I'm allowed to post it.
Right? Yeah. Right. There you go.
UHD TV or a new dishwasher. I don't know.
All right, what do you think?
Okay, so it's down to 2. It is the digital's hand.
Yeah.
And the one with the alarm clock.
All the
Yeah.
different times.
Yeah.
See, look, at 7 o'clock he's about
ready
get
to
it.
swing, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna get it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do this.
This
just
is like
so-
got police brutality written all over it. Like,
Yeah.
Should those numbers be in different order? Because like the highest one should be like the one who's going to really, because he's really late. Like 7:15 and 700 should be kind
15
of
should be
Right.
7 o'clock. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 2 hands. That has to be that one had the best jokes.
Digital
that
TV
is-
one.
Yeah, that
no,
is-
Dabs was the one that
Dabs.
posted it, so that means he
Oh, right,
retains
right.
his
Yeah,
title.
it's 2 weeks in a
Really?
row.
Dabs on them.
Oh
So
my!
you're a partial wiener.
Any married
Virtually
couple
winner.
is gonna understand that one totally.
Oh, wow, that one's great. Well, there we
And
go. We
that's-
have a winner.
We love the meme machine. We love it.
Yeah, that is
Best.
fun. I like that you. Thank you for letting me choose. I appreciate that. Wakko finally has a sister.
She doesn't say
His
much. but
sister-in-law.
Man,
She's an introvert.
She's super quiet.
and always
She
looks
stays in the closet
surprised.
all the time.
Oh my god. Oh, that was so good.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, we need to find a raid victim. Here. I've been accused of it sounded like I say something else when I say that. So, let's go find somebody to raid, guys. Let's pass all this love forward to somebody out there in the World Wide Web.
May I suggest someone?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You guys are gonna love him. His name is ILLXBILL. So X Bill. Same kind
Say
of
that again?
positivity. ILLXBILL.
I see.
Same kind of energy that I bring. Super good guy. Very big on mental health and specifically men's mental health. I rated him last night. I've been friends with him for quite a while, but you guys will actually. I think you'll really vibe with him. I think you'll like him. So,
So ill X Bill. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Okay.
I would not send you guys to anybody that I wouldn't vouch for myself. So, and wait till you see his stream room too. It's pretty insane. So,
Good enough for me. I
if
like
you're
it.
okay with
Yeah.
that, you know.
I'm ready to raid.
Absolutely.
Hang
You
on a
guys
sec.
got him?
Hang on a sec. He's doing something legal in California. So
I do that too.
okay,
It's all-
good. You guys are all in good company then.
It's legal here in Texas if you know which source to go from.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's illegal if medically here in PA. So
There you go.
I own a shop, so
yeah,
exclamation point CBD in the chat.
let's go. But thank you
American
guys.
Shaman first.
I just want to say thank you for being so awesome. You guys were fantastic tonight. It really means a lot. It makes me feel like I'm on the right path to doing everything here. So thank you. Like seriously, thank you so much for asking me to do this. And I was excited and super happy with the way everything was tonight. So thank you. Seriously.
Awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks for
Hey,
coming.
again,
Absolutely.
thank you for joining us too. This is only the second show we've ever had that went
Cool.
2 hours. So
Yeah.
It went great.
yeah. Well, Wakko, you and I have always been a good vibe, and I'm glad to meet Moose and Bowler face to face, and I'll be sure to check you guys out as well, and send people your way as well. So we're all in this together. That's the way I look at things. So it's not a me game; it's an us game. So I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Right.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Where'd your dog go?
Huh?
His dog is gone. I can
Oh.
see it the whole stream. Now it's gone.
She's laying in the living room.
Oh,
Luna.
There's switch
Luna.
rooms.
I was like,
Dad's boring.
And she's
Dad's boring.
yeah.
I
Well,
was like,
there-
what?
there's an actually
What happened
a
to
exclamation takeover in my commands, and it's Luna has now taken over the stream.
Oh,
Look,
there's
I call her.
Luna.
There she is.
there he is.
Hey.
She is.
Wears the headphones still.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello,
Hi,
Luna.
Luna.
She's like, oh.
All right, guys, you got ill Bill up?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start the raid now.
She's
Dog
an idiot.
Canada, you.
Yeah, dogs in Canada.
You do?
We invented dogs. You.
She is a greater Swiss Mountain Dog, and she is my best friend. She is the best dog in the freaking world, and she loves to be on stream. Every time I sit down at this chair, she gets in her bed. She knows it's time for streaming. So
That's awesome.
Looks good.
yeah,
Awkward wave time. I got my raid set up.
Me
Oh,
too.
yeah, me
All
too.
right.
Wave.
Bye.
Everybody
ready?
wave.
Good, Luna, wait. She's a good girl. Thanks, guys.